Two top contenders in the business laptop game, Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon versus HP Spectre x360. Which one really delivers? On the left, the iconic and sturdy Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon, and on the right, the versatile and sleek HP Spectre x360. Let's skip all the hype and get straight to what actually matters. Every category racks up points, so you'll know exactly who wins at the end. The winner might just surprise you. So, here's everything we're going to look at in this matchup. Price, performance, battery life, design, display, and portability. Basically, we're covering every angle that matters if you're thinking about using one of these as your daily driver. Let's kick things off with price. So with the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, you are definitely paying a bit more upfront. It costs more than some of its competitors, but honestly, you're getting that legendary durability and long-term value. It's the kind of laptop you could accidentally drop in a meeting and just keep using. Now, the HP Spectre x360. This is where HP kind of sneaks in with the win. There are a ton of different configurations, and honestly, they're usually more affordable. But weirdly, if you care about resale value, yeah, the Spectre doesn't hold up quite as well. Still, for most folks, price goes to HP. Next up, performance. Okay, the X1 Carbon is super light and ridiculously efficient. For web browsing, office work, all that normal stuff, it just flies. That said, it's not really built for gaming or super intense tasks. Meanwhile, the Spectre x360 actually pulls ahead a little here, especially if you opt for beefier specs. It handles multi-core workloads better, and can even handle some moderate gaming. Downsides? It can get a bit toasty if you push it hard. But for most people, that extra oomph is nice to have. Winner in performance? HP again. Moving on to battery life. So the ThinkPad gets you through daily tasks, no problem. You might wish it lasted a bit longer, but it's not bad. Now the Spectre x360 usually squeezes out more juice, assuming you pick the right configuration. But fair warning, battery life can jump around depending on the exact model. Still, more often than not, HP is outlasting Lenovo here. Oh, and here's something cool you probably didn't know. The ThinkPad X1 Carbon is famous for its durability. It's like the secret MVP in business environments, mostly because it can take a beating and just keeps ticking. All right, now for design. And here's where things get interesting. Lenovo's X1 Carbon is basically the tank of laptops. It's lightweight, which is awesome, and legitimately built to survive the apocalypse. You can practically feel the durability just by touching it, but it's a classic clamshell. So, don't expect to flip it into tablet mode or anything. HP's Spectre x360, this thing is gorgeous, and you get the two-in-one magic. So yeah, if you like the idea of a laptop and a tablet morphing together, this is your guy. It's a little heavier though, and not as tough as the ThinkPad. Design winner? Lenovo takes it by a hair for build and portability, but HP is close behind. Now let's talk about displays. The X1 Carbon gives you a nice IPS screen. Totally fine, but nothing super exciting. No touch options, and the pixel density is kinda average. Meanwhile, the Spectre x360 comes swinging with higher PPI displays across more models. And you can tap, swipe, just generally poke the screen all day. That touch support feels so natural once you're used to it. Some of HP's lower-end models have less sharp screens, just as a heads up. But overall, the display category is a no-brainer. HP wins this round. And last, but definitely not least, portability. The ThinkPad X1 Carbon is almost ridiculously light. Like, you'll pick it up and wonder if they forgot to put anything inside. That's a huge perk if you're commuting or always on the go. The only catch is, it's not a convertible, so you lose some flexibility. With the Spectre x360, you give up a little bit of that featherweight feeling because it's heavier. But in exchange, you get the two-in-one versatility. Laptop, tent, tablet, you name it. That said, for pure carry-it-all-day portability, Lenovo gets the crown here. If you look at both laptops side by side on the radar chart, HP Spectre x360 makes a really strong showing in things like price, performance, battery life, and display. Meanwhile, the ThinkPad X1 Carbon claws back wins when it comes to design and portability. It's a super close call. HP takes more categories, but Lenovo still shines for business users. Okay, so here's my take. If you're the kind of person who wants a laptop that's super sturdy, super light, and feels built for the boardroom, the ThinkPad X1 Carbon is kind of perfect. But if you want more flexibility, better performance for the price, and a fun touchscreen you can flip around, the HP Spectre x360 is just really hard to beat right now. Both are awesome. They just serve slightly different crowds. If you found this helpful, stick around because we've got more tech breakdowns coming your way. And hey, you won't want to miss our next face-off. So hit subscribe, follow, whatever your platform